Please don't tell me that all this time I was supporting a duck. Huh? All this time I was supporting, please don't tell me that all this time I was supporting a quack, mother effing quack in Canelo Alvarez. A.K.A. King Nello, A.K.A. Cartelo, A.K.A. Cash Nello, A.K.A. Payday, A.K.A. Get the fuck out of here, man. No me diga eso, mi hermano. That I've been supporting a duck. Report says that Al Haymon's PBC were reportedly willing to pay Canelo Alvarez his guaranteed purse for the Jermall Charlo fight in May, but only if he agreed to fight David Benavidez in September. It's claimed that Canelo's 3-fight deal with PBC initially set out guaranteed purses for various potential opponents, but Benavidez was never one of these, and Canelo did not want to agree on a reduced purse for Jermall fight or to face an opponent who wasn't initially agreed upon in Benavidez, hence the split. Ladies and gentlemen, this what happened. Remember several months ago, I interviewed Steven Espinoza, and I told the whole world. I asked Steven Espinoza, and I uploaded to the whole world and delivered that David Benavidez team said they sent the contract to Canelo Alvarez. How official is that, or that was just talk?
No, it really was official. I mean, look, Samson is a co-promoter, so he is, that is an official offer, and it's clearly backed by PBC and Showtime. So it really doesn't matter where it comes from. I mean, we all know sort of where. Who's the backbone of it, in terms of sort of, backing it. So it was a very real offer. And look, I don't blame Canelo. He's out there, he's exploring every option before he makes a decision. I don't blame him for that.
Okay. So Samson Likowitz, PBC, Al Haymon, Steven Espinoza, Showtime offered Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez, a one-shot deal. Canelo Alvarez declined. So the next offer was this 3-fight deal that didn't have David Benavidez because, of course, Canelo Alvarez didn't want no part of David Benavidez. So the contract was a 3-fight deal without David Benavidez and hoping that they could reconstruct that contract. And this what takes us today and what I just read, the report that I just read. We all know that he was supposed to fight Jermall Charlo, the first fight, but he fought Jermall Charlo. Then the next was supposed to be Jermall Charlo, but David Benavidez was not in the cards. But again, they wanted to reconstruct that contract and probably add David Benavidez on. So fast forward, Al Haymon tried to tell Canelo Alvarez, I am willing to give you the money for Jermall Charlo, but promise me, promise us, promise the boxing world, promise Canelo Alvarez fans, Canelo Alvarez haters, the world of boxing, that you are willing to fight the fight that we all been wanting to see. The primary fight in the sport of boxing that you are willing to give us, could deliver us. David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. And mind you, I have Canelo Alvarez. I'm predicting that Canelo Alvarez will beat David Benavidez. And this is why I say why Canelo Alvarez just doesn't find this particular fortitude, lo grano, lo cojones, to fight David Benavidez. So now Canelo Alvarez, since he didn't like that reconstructed approach or offer from PBC, he left. He'd rather go maybe to fight Edgar Berlanga or Haymon Munguia. This debunks the narrative that PBC is broke, they didn't have the money. No, it's that we want to know that you're not just gonna milk a 3-fight deal without David Benavidez. Some of the people are gonna be like, yo, but Punch, but why they didn't have David Benavidez in the first place? I just explained why they didn't have David Benavidez in the first place. This just indicates that Canelo Alvarez really never wanted anything to do with a David Benavidez fight. why we are going to enable Canelo Alvarez for night fighting David Benavidez. Now, I'm going to tell you like this, folks. I've been saying it a lot of times. Yes, Canelo Alvarez have accomplished everything in the world. Canelo Alvarez is the 4th division world champion, super middleweight, undisputed. David Benavidez don't even have a Hall of Fame legacy. David Benavidez is not even on the pound for pound. None of these guys are even in the pound for pound. Haymon or Egabalaga, man, you could put all three together and they would not accomplish not even 25% of what Canelo Alvarez have accomplished. I understand that, but I also understand that Canelo Alvarez is undisputed. And being undisputed, damn it, Canelo Alvarez has responsibilities. Canelo Alvarez never been a duck. Canelo Alvarez never really truly avoided. Yeah, he might avoid something, but still. Look, for example, the middleweight in 160, he probably avoided that undisputed with the beast Andre, but guess what? He still went up to the 175 pounds and beat Sergey Kovalev, in which he became a 3-division world champion, moved right back down, became a 4-division world champion. So you got to give him kudos. He gets a pass for that, because every time when he probably tried to avoid somebody, let's say in 154, he fights Miguel Cotto. When people was trying to say, oh, he fought Kirkland, but then he fought Miguel Cotto. What about the beast Andre? But he fought Sergey Kovalev. What about the first deal that PBC was giving him? But he fought Bivol. Damn. I know Canelo Alvarez have Logranos, but it's something about David Benavidez that Canelo Alvarez just doesn't want to fight him. I believe that Canelo Alvarez probably is just, I'm not going to say afraid, but he knows if he loses to a guy like David Benavidez will adopt the Mexican fan base, in which Canelo Alvarez have right now. He has a hold of the Canelo Alvarez fans. It's not about the O, because he already lost his O. Is that there will be a new poster boy. Maybe Canelo Alvarez just can't handle it right now. PBC, Al Haymon, shout out to them for pulling the plug, because they was not willing to get milked with a 3-fight deal with Canelo Alvarez, paying him all this money without a David Benavidez. Go milk Eddie Hearn. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a disservice. It is what it is. Canelo Alvarez is still going to go to the Hall of Fame. And maybe, if he never fights David Benavidez, people probably forget about him. He's still going to be a first ballot Hall of Fame. He's still one of the greatest that ever laced him up. If y'all okay with that, folks, then it is what it is. But I'm not giving Canelo Alvarez a pass. I'm a fan of Canelo Alvarez, but I'm not giving him a pass on that one. Out here in Punch on Boxing, we break it down on boxing logically and objectively. All those other channels, y'all could run away with these narrative and hustle the people and stuff like that. But over here, we're going to praise Canelo Alvarez, but hold them accountable. And because Canelo Alvarez is the king, I expect the king to rule the kingdom and sustain the kingdom, because in the end of the day, being as a king in the sport of boxing, you set the bar, you set the tone. I remember Oscar De La Hoya was the king. Damn, that was one hell of a king that fought anybody. We never had to ask Oscar De La Hoya, would you fight this? Please fight this, man, and marinate this fight, build this fight. Oscar De La Hoya was a true king of the people. Win, lose, or draw. I even forgot what Oscar De La Hoya, or how Oscar De La Hoya lost, because he just, ese tigre era un guerrero de verdad. Hope that he's learned something from Oscar De La Hoya while he was with him. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Let's quit the narrative. Let's go with facts. Canelo Alvarez just doesn't want to fight David Benavidez. The only question is, truly, why? Why, Canelo, you don't want the part? Why you don't want David Benavidez? Is it something? Is he big? Is he strong? You need a rehydration clause? You feel like you can't beat him?